3, 2, 1, begin right now. Hello there everybody, this is General Snivy and welcome to my new Let's Play.
Message from General Pepper. Priority 1.
We need your help, Starfox. Andross has declared war. He's invaded the Lylat System and is trying to take over Corneria. Our army alone can't do the job. Hurry, Starfox.
My god, that intro will never get old. Anyway, welcome everybody to Let's Play Star Fox 64 3D. This game is a remake of the original Star Fox 64, but in 3D. Kind of. This is on the Nintendo 3DS, and I'm using my Ketsu Kitty 3DS XL today, or technically new 3DS XL, to be able to play through this game and showcase this game to you all here today. So, in this game got quite an overhaul compared to the original, and as you probably noticed, the music has changed quite significantly. And essentially the music got like a massive remix of the entire soundtrack. Some people are okay with it, or just flat out hate it, and some people actually like it and find it superior. I'm one of those people who are somewhere in between. I find it okay, and I find it to be just as good as the original soundtrack, in my personal opinion. Anyway, the reason why I'm playing this version today of the game is not only so I can show off my 3DS capture device again, because I haven't done so since Pokemon Soul Silver, but also because this game is quite a lot of fun, and I really wanted to show off the differences between the original and the remake that is available. I do have a physical cartridge of this game, and I'm using it to play the game here today. Apparently this game's pretty hard to find physically, but you can find it digitally on the Nintendo 3DS eShop. I think it's about $20 or something, not too sure. Pretty cheap, but again, for a 2011 game, this is pretty damn good. I really do like the game, and I find it to be just as good as the original in my honest opinion. Which is really saying a lot, because I hold Star Fox 64 as such a high standard for any Star Fox game ever. Anyway, the remake here basically has the same sort of menus as the original, except in the 3DS version, there's the main game, which of course is just the main game. Battle is this game's multiplayer mode. I would consider this a bit of a missed opportunity on Nintendo's part, because they did not include online multiplayer. Instead, it's just purely local multiplayer, which kinda sucks, but oh well. At least you can play locally with friends, and the multiplayer this time around I will be able to show off because I can actually play against computer players. And not only that, but the battle mode is also much different compared to the original game as well, so I'll be sure to show Andross as well. New to Star Fox 64 3D is Score Attack. Score Attack allows you to replay any level that you've previously completed in the main game and just go for a high score. You can, I'll probably show this off at the end of the playthrough, like for like one level or something, like one short level, but other than that, Score Attack just allows you to replay any previous level that you completed, trying to get a high score and get a gold medal. There are probably some other unlockables as well for getting all the gold medals for Score Attack as well as the main game, but other than that, there's not much else here. Options, this will allow you to change the control settings, and there are two different control schemes that are available in this game. And while you're testing the capabilities of the R-Wing and the controls, getting the feel of everything, there are two different types of controls. Type A and Type B, kind of calling back to Star Fox on the original SNES. This was not in the original game, and whatever controls were in the original Star Fox 64 was all you had there as well. Type A, in my honest opinion, at least to me, feels the most natural. A shoots your laser, Y shoots your bomb, B executes your boost, or executes the boost, B executes the break. To me, this makes sense. Type B kind of changes things around where the X button is the boost, the A button is the break, B is the laser, and Y is the bomb. I think this is more so catering to the N64 configuration? Is that what it is? Intuitive boost and break configuration. So that's just basic configurations. If you really want to. If you want to adjust it that way, that's entirely up to you. But personally, I prefer Type A. You can also change your up and down controls, where up is up, down is down. Or you can make it like every other flying game ever, where down is up and up is down. And after you select the controls that you're happy with and just fly around for a bit, get a feel for everything, push start to confirm. And with that, this game does also feature an autosave system. This was not available in the original Star Fox 64. It's one of those... The original was one of those games where you do have to play the entire game from start to finish. Otherwise, you will have to start over even if you're in the middle of a playthrough. So that would kind of suck, but that's just the way it is. In this game, however, when you start a new game, you can play through the entire thing in one sitting if you want. However, you can also quit and take a break and resume from the previous planet that you originally stopped at. So that is awesome. The feature is available so long as you're still going on your regular playthrough. After you finish your playthrough, then save data is just cleared out, and it'll allow you to just simply start a new game and begin anew. As far as sound test is concerned, I believe this feature was also available in the original Star Fox 64, but it was much harder to unlock. I believe in the original game you had to get all gold medals on all planets in the Lylat system. As far as the 3DS remake, the sound test is a lot easier to obtain. I think all you have to do is just either beat the game once, or you have to complete every single level, including Venom 2, or something to that extent. The final option we have here is erase data, erase save data. And that is self-explanatory. It erases all save data that is currently on your cartridge, or if you bought the game digitally, all the data that you have stored on your 3DS. At least when it comes to the game anyway. Doesn't delete things like, say, DLC for like Fire Emblem Awakening or Echoes or anything like that. No. That's just game data. That's it. But enough explaining things. Let's dive right into the adventure with the main game and Before you start a new game, you can choose to either start a new game like you normally should, or start a new game as a guest. So if you have, say, a little brother or sister or whatever, or siblings or friends, you have them come over, you have some save data on Star Fox 64 3D and they want to play, just tell them to play guest game, and this will allow them to play through the game without overwriting your save data. So that's awesome. But for me though, I'm going to just start a new game.
Corneria, fourth planet of the Lylat System. The evil Andross turned this once thriving system into a wasteland of near extinction. General Pepper of the Cornerian army was successful in exiling this maniacal scientist to the barren, deserted planet Venom. 5 years later, General Pepper noticed strange activity coming from Venom. James McCloud, Pigma Dengar, and Peppy Hare of the Star Fox team were sent to investigate. Upon their arrival, Pigma betrayed the team, and James and Peppy were captured by Andross. Peppy barely escaped Venom and returned home to tell James's son Fox about his father's fate. A few years have passed. Andross has again invaded the Lylat System. General Pepper has turned to a new Star Fox team, headed by Fox McCloud, to save Corneria and free the Lylat System once again.
Another new feature that was added with this game, other than additional control schemes with the gyroscope, which I'll get into momentarily, you also have the ability to skip any and all cutscenes. Well, actually, no, that's not a new feature, never mind. That was a part of the original game too, so oops. Okay, on to the real new feature of this game. You have two different control types. There's the Nintendo 3DS controls, which is balance. According to the description here, it allows you to use the game's gyro controls along with a combination of the circle pad, allowing you to make some extremely tight turns very quickly. However, some people find this thing to be a bit hit and miss. Some people really enjoy the 3DS gyro controls, and some people, like me, I find them not really necessary. As you can see, if you move your 3DS, it also moves the top screen's viewpoint, so you can have a look around it and see what that's all about. There's also the N64 option, which just essentially recreates the original controls of the N64 game. And apparently the two different control schemes have different medal counts. So if you mastered a stage, if you get a gold medal for, say, Corneria, for example, this will only apply to the current control scheme that you're using. So if you get it on 3DS, you won't have it for N64 as well, which is kind of dumb. And for completionists out there, this really adds on to the extra workload, which is completely unnecessary. But for those completionists out there, you're gonna have a hell of a time completing everything that this game has to offer. There's actually a lot more to the 3DS remake than even the original, which I find very surprising because the original doesn't have much to begin with. For this playthrough, I will be sticking to N64 controls because that is my preferred playstyle, and I prefer to play with the N64 control scheme. As you can see, upon loading the Lylat system, you can get a view of all the planets, just like in the original game. And again, you can also view what medals you achieved for each and every planet within the Lylat system as well. However, unlike the original Star Fox 64, you cannot rotate the map screen of the Lylat system, which is kind of stupid. Instead, the stick is assigned to menu navigation. And the menu navigation is actually on the bottom screen, as you can see on the right of me here, wherever I'm pointing. Whatever. Anyway, hello Working Shawario, welcome to the stream. We're just about to get started. Anyway, from here you can begin your adventure and select whatever mission is displayed here based on the choices that you've made and what paths you've taken. Yeah, this is a new layout I have set up for 3DS and DS games. The background I'm going to be changing out depending on the game. So for Star Fox 64 3D, I decided to go with just a stock spacey background and some images from Star Fox 64, and more so the 3DS remake. Sure, the Landmaster that's on the left here is the one from Star Fox Assault, but oh well, I couldn't exactly find Star Fox 64 3D Landmaster now, could I? Anyway, let's begin. Let's head into Corneria.
It's about time you showed up, Fox. You're the only hope for our world.
I'll do my best. Andross won't have his way with me.
Good luck.
Open the wings. Check your G diffuser system. Falco here. I'm fine.
This is Pep. All systems go.
Slippy here. I'm okay.
I see him up ahead. Let's rock and roll.
Alright, here we go. Time to begin Star Fox 64 3D. And as you can see, despite this game being on the 3DS, the graphics are much improved compared to the original N64 version. Although some people may see it as a bit of a downgrade, but still, it's Star Fox 64, but available on the go, which is absolute insanity. Well, granted, there were probably some unofficial N64 portable players out there that you can buy, but as far as an official way to play Star Fox 64 on the go, this is it. And my god, is it amazing. I really like the graphical overhaul that the game went through here. I also like the fact that the music did get a nice remix too. I am a fan of the new tunes that are placed here. Anyway, I never really explained how to do the somersault, which I just done a few moments ago. To execute the somersault, it's almost the same as, say, almost the same as the original, except since you don't have C buttons, the boost and the brakes are now assigned to the X and Y buttons. Well, at least with Type B? Type B controls? Crud.
I could use some help here, Fox. I guess I should be thankful.
Indeed. I kind of had a brain fart there of what the heck it is I was supposed to do. For the most part, though, the controls are pretty much the same, except on 3DS. The 3DS controls... I actually like these controls, and I'm glad that it feels basically the same as the original. And that's another big plus when it comes to this game.
Smooth flying, Fox.
Another thing that's worth mentioning, too, is that when it comes to this remake as opposed to the N64 version, is that most of the original voice cast from Star Fox 64 did reprise their roles for this remake, and heck, are still voicing the characters to this day with the recent release of Star Fox Zero. But they do sound quite a bit different, especially Pepe Hair. He sounds like a freaking cowboy, and I'm not too sure how I feel about that.
Enemy shield analyzed.
Bye. Anyway, first boss is easy. Just take out one of his legs. It'll be a literal sitting duck. But there we go. First mission complete.
We're heading out. All aircraft report.
You did it! I was worried for a moment.
Really?
You're becoming more like your father.
I'm fine. You okay over there, Fox?
Awesome. 134 hits. Pretty impressive. Though I don't think that's enough for a medal per se, but it's something, to say the least. Anyway, a new feature that was added to this version of the game. Not only can you skip initial cutscenes like you could in the original game after viewing them once, but you can also skip the ending cutscenes as well, so that is awesome. Anyway, as far as navigation and what missions you can select are concerned, you could also go back to the previous mission, but if you do that, I believe it costs you a life. In the original game, it did that, but in this game you can choose to go back to the previous mission and collect Quasidor. I really don't know how to say your name, but welcome to the stream all the same. Anyway, as I was trying to say, I'm not really sure if the same rules apply here as opposed to the original game where you would lose a life if you choose to replay a mission again. But to me, I don't think that's really going to be necessary, because unless you're going for medals, there's really no need to replay missions unless you're playing through Score Attack, in which case you can do that if you want. Anyway, let's head on off to Metro, the asteroid field.
Impressive, Star Fox. Now watch out for enemies in the asteroid field.
I won't let you down, sir.
Good luck.
Things are starting to heat up.
Quit dinking around, Slip.
We're heading into the asteroids.
Alright, here we go. Time to start Mission 2, Metro, the asteroid belt. I was going to say something and now I can't quite remember what.
Don't mess up that R-wing.
Sure, Pep. No problem. Anyway, there is one thing I kind of wanted to mention, and that is, when it came to my original playthrough of Star Fox 64, that I've done several years ago now, I only remember how long ago it was. It's been a really long time, but either way, when I did my playthrough originally, back on the N64, I decided to challenge myself by trying to avoid each and every power-up like the plague. Well, the challenge, the TLDR, the challenge is, it failed, fell flat on its
Here
face,
comes a big one.
though I kept trying to do it until the bitter end, even if the challenge was a failure. So, as you can tell in this playthrough, I'm just gonna say screw it. I'm just gonna play like I normally would.
Whoa! Can
Just-
you make it?
Right.
Also new to this remake is if you want to learn how to execute certain moves such as the boost or the brakes.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Another thing I wanted to mention too is that
Watch out, Fox!
oh crud. Unlike the original N64 release that had C buttons as far as the control schemes are concerned, in this game, whenever you receive messages, you have to touch the touch screen, which is the lower bottom screen on the 3DS.
I'm getting carried. Thanks, Fox.
You're welcome. Anyway, what else was I trying to say? Well, I don't really remember this level too well because, well, most asteroid levels are not that memorable, but I still remember it fairly fondly because of one ending mechanic that's part of the end of the level, and if you execute the mechanic perfectly, then you will be able to accomplish the mission rather than just plain complete it. And that's like one of the mission requirements. When it comes to Star Fox 64, there's a way to accomplish each and every mission. Most of the time it's like taking alternate paths and executing certain objectives properly as opposed to, well, not doing that.
You want a piece of me?
Sorry, Slip, didn't mean to shoot ya. Well, that's the thing that happens sometimes. Okay, here's that ending mechanic I was talking about earlier. Also, Slip, how the hell did you do that?
Button to charge your laser.
You can also lock on to enemies this way. Good going, Fox. Never give up. Trust your instincts.
Wow. I legitimately missed them. I mean, I was gonna keep going until I hit the last one, but go through all those rings. You need to go through each and every single one in order. If you don't, then you will have to finish up the mission normally. Regardless, I was going to show this off anyway, so here we go.
Enemy shield analyzed.
Also, another new thing that's added to Star Fox 64 3D is that you can view the names of all the bosses.
That shield is absorbing the laser. Good going,
So that is pretty cool. At least you get to learn what the enemies' names are. Well, the bosses anyway. Not so much the regular enemies, but oh well, what can you do?
This.
There we go.
I'm no match for you. I admit defeat. Are you gonna listen to that monkey? You're not as stupid as you look.
Well then, another thing that's worth mentioning when it comes to this boss in particular, other than the fact that he's still pretty dang easy.
I can't believe I lost to this scum!
Sorry to jet, but I'm in a hurry.
Oh, that was sweet. There we go. Mission completa!
All aircraft report.
I'm fine, I'm fine.
I'm taking a few hits, but I'm okay.
Ah, you're getting better, Fox.
Okay, that was pretty easy, but again, this is only on the easy path. As we get further and further into the game, we will be encountering harder and harder bosses, especially on the different routes. Same as the original N64 version of Star Fox 64, we also have 3 different paths that we can take throughout the course of the game, based on the actions and activities that you've done on previous planets. So for the most part, there are 3 separate paths. The easy path, which is the blue path, the yellow path, known as the medium path, which is not very long, and finally there's the hard path, which is red. At least it was in the original game. I can't remember if it was changed to orange in this version or not. But either way, let's head to Ficina.
Recover our base from the enemy army.
Roger, General.
Good luck.
Split up and take it to him.
Welcome to Ficina. Fun fact, this planet was previously mislabeled and mistranslated as Fortuna. Fortuna is a completely different planet. Thankfully, they fixed that little mistake within the 3DS remake, so Ficina is now properly named Ficina. So, that's nice. Also, I really like what they've done with this remake of the planet. There's a lot more detail when it comes to this planet as well, such as snow falling down, and the ground, rather than just being a white texture, is now just a sheet of ice. And that's pretty dang cool. I like that. I like the ice. I really like the detail here.
What's the big idea, Fox?
Sorry, Peppy. Just snooze, you lose.
Getting away that easy.
He's right behind me.
And just like with the original game, on missions like these, your teammates do have a tendency to get,
Why are ships coming out of the base?
Ooh, that is a good question, Slip.
A bomb has been planted at the base.
Uh-oh.
Jeez, can anyone take care of it?
Can't let you do that, Star Fox. Andross has ordered us to take you down.
Peppy, long time no see. Andross's enemy is my enemy. Just what I need to see. Star Wolf.
Indeed.
Let's take care of these guys first.
So, after finding out that the base has a bomb in it, which we need to defuse before the bomb completely destroys the facility,
What the heck?
we also have to deal with Star Wolf. This was originally their original introduction, and that was before Star Fox 2 was originally a thing. At least, granted, this is technically supposed to be a remake. I mean, Star Fox... Dang it, I don't even remember what I was saying. Star Fox 2 originally was supposed to be Star Wolf's grand debut, but since Star Fox 2 was cancelled, at least until the SNES Classic Edition was released in 2017...
That was too close.
Seriously?
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Also,
Getting away that easy.
fun fact, when it comes to this game, some additional lines of dialogue have been added to some characters, such as Wolf O'Donnell, like as you're doing somersaults, there's the... Damn it, Peppy! There's the regular what the heck comment, which would repeat over and over again, but in this game...
Oh, dang it!
some additional lines were added to Wolf, such as seriously and oh dang it. And I think that's all the lines that were added for Wolf in this fight. Crud.
That reward's as good as mine. happening?
Danger.
Uh-oh.
1 minute to explosion.
If you take too long in this fight, the time limit starts to appear, in which case you only have 1 minute to finish these guys off. If you fail to finish these guys off, then the bomb will go off and the base will be destroyed. It doesn't result in the mission failure, oddly enough. Instead, what happens is...
There's one more to... My beautiful reward!
Bye!
I'll take care of the bomb now.
There we go. After that, after we take care of Star Wolf, we can finally defuse the damn bomb. Other than that, though, battle's pretty much complete. And even if the bomb does go off, you will be forced to flee, but the mission is still considered complete.
Hey, we made it!
Well, most of us did, Slip.
Heavy ship is in the docking bay.
That was a close call, Fox.
Indeed. I wonder how the next mission is going to go, since Peppy, unfortunately, kind of had to flee from the battle after being shot to death. It is pretty important to keep your wingmen alive. Also, this annoying pop-up appears. It says to take a 10 or 15 minute break every hour or every half hour when using the 3D feature, even if you think you don't need it. At least the game is looking out for you and your health, because the 3D effect on the 3DS can be a bit disorienting. But I'm not using the 3D feature, and even if I was, there would be no way I could capture the 3D mechanic anyway. Also, fun fact, in this version of Star Fox 64, you can also view the alternate paths that normally you would have to go light speed in order to access, which kind of ruins the surprise of alternate routes. But again, this is one of those things where okay, never mind. No, I'm not. Blech. I'm wrong. I am completely wrong. The alternate paths I'm thinking of, you do get to be able to figure that out on your own, which is nice. Okay, let's head off to Sector X.
Reports indicate that Andross is working on some secret weapon.
I'll check it out.
Good luck.
Alright, welcome everyone to Sector X Combat Zone.
Let's take out that weapon, boys.
A secret weapon is being developed here in Sector X. What is this weapon exactly? Well, one of huge magnitude, more than likely. And one of great power. So, being the mercenary group that we are, we do have to be sure to take out this secret weapon before it falls into the wrong hands. And if Peppy were here with us in this mission right now, he would have some lines of dialogue such as, "He's quick, be careful!" Oh my. The mines are just as annoying as ever, even in the 3DS remake. Even if you manage to destroy the mines, they still will execute a huge blast. They'll still give off a huge blast radius upon their detonation, whether they explode within proximity or if you shoot them prematurely. Either way, still annoying. Whoa. Hello.
What the heck is that?
Why don't you give it a hand, Falco? Also, just like with the original Star Fox 64, if any of your comrades end up getting shot down and happen to not be able to participate within the upcoming mission, their ships will be repaired by the time the following mission begins. So, although Peppy is out for this mission, he will be back for the next mission, fully healed and ready to go. I guess another thing you could do as well is, if you feel like you need a certain party member in order to get through a mission more smoothly, if they get shot down during the completion of a mission, you can easily just redo the mission, and though it may cost you a life to do so, you could do that and just bring them back temporarily, at least, and try to better manage their health, if you know what I mean. Something to that extent, anyway. Okay. Alright. Onward to the next part of this mission, which is what I believe to be the last part of the mission. This part does have two separate paths that you can take. I don't think I even showed off the right path in the original playthrough I did, but then again, I feel like I did.
What the heck? Fox, look behind you!
Uh-oh. What could be behind me?
So this is the secret weapon.
The spy board.
Destroy, destroy. Enemy shield analyzed.
Oh boy.
I will terminate all enemies.
I don't like the looks of this thing.
You are an enemy.
The voice is also much different as opposed to the original version of Star Fox 64.
You are an enemy.
The original robotic voice was
Where is the creator?
sounds
What's he saying?
kind of sounds like GLaDOS from the Portal games, but in this game it sounds more like a generic robot that's gone rogue, which kind of sucks, but oh well. That's just the way it is.
Where is the creator?
What's he saying? Seriously, who created this weapon? Why did they create this weapon? Who are they?
Yippee! You did it!
Huh? What?
The
Uh-oh.
view is clear. Destroy, destroy.
Destroy what? He's crazy.
I must be complete.
By the way, you want to finish this guy off before Slippy comes in and steals the show. If you manage to pull it off, you'll get a mission accomplished.
I'm fine, I'm fine.
Good to hear.
Repairs complete on Peppy's ship.
Ah, you're getting better, Fox.
So there we go. Mission accomplished. If you let Slippy come in and try to steal the show, he's gonna get smacked. And when I say smacked, I mean like slam jammed to the next frickin' planet. Quite literally, which I did show off in the original game, and it's essentially the same here too. So, yeah, Slippy can't really do much of anything right, but again, he is still an important character. He is the mechanic of the Star Fox team that keeps them afloat. So, if you manage to destroy the robot before Slippy's little fun time in the spotlight, then you'll have the opportunity to head to Macbeth, which is on the normal path. But I'm going to go to Titania, which I swear to God, this mission should not be on the easy path at all. This is one of the hardest missions in the entire game, And why is it on the easy path? This should be on, say, like the medium path if anything else. Or maybe even the hard path. But that's just me, in my opinion. Let me know what you all think about Titania. You think this mission should be on the hard path or medium path? Let me know. Either in the chat or when you're watching this on YouTube later, let me know in the comments section down below. Let's go!
What are you doing? It's too dangerous there.
I can't leave Slippy hanging.
Good luck.
Deploy the Landmaster.
Welcome to Titania! Like I said, one of the hardest missions in the entire game. And since this is a brand new vehicle, you're also given a small tutorial on the controls and the control scheme of the Landmaster. So unlike the R-Wing, which flies around in the air, the Landmaster controls a bit differently because it's a frickin' tank. It still has mostly the same controls, except it can't really fly per se. You can only hover for a brief period of time by holding both the L and R buttons. I believe the ZL and ZR buttons, they don't do anything in this version. Okay then never mind. I was thinking they would also function as the same, but apparently not. Even if you're playing this on the new 3DS, the ZL and ZR buttons are not used. Also, I really like the aesthetic choice for this mission. Granted, in the original it was kind of bland and it was like a red desert planet. Well, the same sort of thing holds true here, but it looks a lot nicer than it did in the original, for sure. It should make sense, because this is a remake. Now, I don't even know how. Never mind. Don't know what that is. I believe that is a mine. See, you're on twice. Shut up. I know. Damn it. By the way, even if you're piloting a tank on an auto-scroller section like this, yeah, I'm alright, Peppy. I have taken some damage, but I'll be fine. I believe it is possible to destroy those lasers, and if you manage to do so, you can knock them out for pretty much forever. Also, another thing that's worth mentioning too is that this level in particular, for whatever reason, experiences frame rate drops. Like, it drops below the 30 FPS target. At least in some situations. It's not like it's constantly like below 30 FPS all the time. Otherwise this would make this game a completely unoptimized mess. And another one of those games where it was clearly not ready. But this is this Nintendo we're talking about here. They rarely have unoptimized games, if ever. Dang it, man.
I guess you look for something.
Ooh, one of them. Not that I really need them, but hey, it's nice to have them. Especially for a level like this. By the way, I'm not sure if the score requirements have changed between the 3DS and the original version. And when I say score requirements, I mean like score requirements to get a medal.
Okay, holding it. Just a bit farther.
Ah! I'm hit!
By the way, even if you manage to save Slippy and you choose to come here,
I'll be there soon.
because of plot reasons, Slippy is still in the clutches of this thing right here. Well, damn. Whoa! That is one ugly beast! Say hello to Gorus!
Break down his arms, Hawk.
Of course!
Oh, analyze right away.
You can very quickly take out the arms by means of shooting a bomb at it, if you happen to have any. Otherwise, it's all about proper positioning and shooting. After a while, after you destroy the arms, they will regenerate. Once you take out the arms, it's all about shooting the heart. Wow, okay, that's different. And straight through the head, of course. Because why do you need collision detection on a game like this? It's not like it's super important or anything.
I thought I was a goner.
We're always saving your hide, Slip.
I'm sure he's learned his lesson.
When we get back, we'll head to Venom.
Alright, there we go. Slippy has been saved again. So hooray! Now, we're getting ready to head to Venom. Heading off to the front door of Venom, ready to knock on its door and say, "Hey, we're here to kick your frickin' ass! Hey, you want a pizza? I call it the Knuckles Sandwich." Well, that didn't work out. Whatever. Time to head off to the next mission, which is Bolse. I think that's how you say it. I've always called it Bolse. It's B-O-L-S-E. This is a satellite. A massive satellite and also a battle station. I do like the fact that the 3DS remake added some additional details when it comes to the satellite itself. Like it now has wings as opposed to just being some sort of rectangular crystallized satellite dish. But whatever, that's just the way the game is. Let's head to Bolse.
If you destroy the satellite, we can go straight for Venom. Be careful, Fox.
I'm on it.
Good luck.
Okay, guys. Destroy all barriers.
Welcome to Bolse, the Bolse Defense Outpost. Just like with the original, your first task is to take out these energy pylons. And just like with the original too,
I'll cover you, Fox.
the satellite is constantly spinning, and if you really want to challenge yourself, just stay in this opposite spinning direction. Otherwise, you can just continue to just fly in the direction that it is spinning, so you can better concentrate on the pylons themselves, which does have its benefits, which allows you to simply have higher precision.
Not getting away that easy.
You are not taking him down today.
Oh, well, that hurt. One unique mechanic that's part of this level is the ships, at least for the first part, is that they're all covered in a shield.
Give up.
What's taking so long, Fox?
That's a good question. What is taking me so freaking long to destroy these damn pylons?
Time for a little payback.
There we go.
Hey, the force field is disappearing.
Finally.
Looks like we've got company.
Ooh. Nice spot to put me after the cutscene game. By the way, if you happen to have left any members of Star Wolf alive during the third mission on the easy path, then Star Wolf will come in and try to take you out. So any of the remaining members that you didn't take out, they'll be here and they'll be ready to fight and ready to smack you. So that kind of sucks, but oh well. That's just the way it is. But even if you didn't...
Help, Fox! There's a bogey on my tail!
On my way, Slip.
Oh no!
Shut it!
Good, I see the enemy core.
Well, the core has appeared for the satellite, which I don't even know how or why that's even a thing. Is Slippy still in trouble? Oh wow, didn't realize I was running low on bombs.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Fox, get this guy off me!
Shoot, he's right behind you.
Oh, that was too close!
One thing that kind of sucks when it comes to even the 3DS remake is that if multiple teammates are in trouble, it'll just prioritize who first asks for help.
There's one down.
And even after you rescue your first teammate, your second one will not, the game will not notify you of your second teammate being in trouble, which is kind of lame. So, say for example, Slippy.
On my tail!
Slippy was in trouble. If Falco or Falco or Peppy got themselves in trouble, then the game would not tell me that they're in need of assistance. The only time it would is if I save Slippy and then someone else gets in trouble immediately after.
You're making me mad, Fox!
How am I making you mad? It's not like I'm shooting you or anything. Unless you're trying to intentionally fly into my bullets. Which I don't even know how or why, but whatever. There we go. Mission complete. Very easy mission, in my honest opinion. At least without Star Wolf. And even with them, it does add some additional challenge to the mission. But there we go. Mission accomplished. And we got enough score to get ourselves some medal. As you can see, the score counter has turned red. When the score counter turns red, whether it be at the end of the mission or during a mission, you earned yourself a medal for that level. So that is awesome. Alright, welcome to Mission 7, Battle with Andross. Also, unlike the original, this game does tell you the name of the mission. Well, granted, the original also did the same sort of thing, but only like when the mission is starting.
Don't relax. We're not done yet.
Anyway, welcome to the front door of Venom.
Time to show the monkeys who's boss.
Within this place, it is the hardest level of one of the hardest levels, not only in the entire game, but also on the easy route. I find it to be the second to hardest, next to Titania, at least in my honest opinion. But that's just me.
Brace yourselves.
There's a lot of enemies here, a lot of obstacles, and there's so much that can go wrong that it's not even funny. So if you're completely reckless and are not careful at all, you are going to die a lot when it comes to this mission. Also, I don't know if the life counter is limited on the 3D, on the, not the 3DS, but the N64 version. I feel like it was not limited. It was basically the same as the 3DS, but then again, maybe the limit of lives that you can have is 9. But in the 3DS version, the limit cap has been raised to what I believe to be 99. But then again, maybe not. Maybe I'm just talking and spewing random crap out of my ass.
Incoming!
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
By the way, you don't really need a stylus if you're planning on touching the bottom touch screen at all. You can just use like your index finger, your thumb, or any other part of your body that you feel is necessary. Just be sure to apply enough force. So yeah, this Venom in Star Fox 64 is a lot easier than, say, Venom from the original Star Fox, which I'm happy with. I frickin' love that. At least that makes the mission so much more enjoyable. Ooh, that was Andross! He is just ready to face me and smack me across the face.
What is that?
What a creepy temple.
That temple gives me the creeps.
Indeed. Gives me the creeps too. Anyway, welcome to the temple. And now we have to face the Golem Mech. Golem Mech is the name of our next boss.
He's running away.
And just like with the original, you do have to beat this guy before a certain amount of time passes. Thankfully, you were given way more than enough time to defeat this guy. And I believe that you have 10 minutes to face this guy and defeat him.
Here it comes.
And if you don't defeat him within that time frame, then what happens is your ship will fly into a frickin' barricade. A wall in which you cannot escape from. Like you're constantly receiving damage. But even if you do run out of time, the developers did leave you an extra life to allow you to grab it. Like, so even if you run out of time, you won't have to worry so much about losing a life so much. Even if you run out of time, technically. But, hey, I'm just saying. This version's a lot different. I feel like the time limit is essentially the same as before, although I could be wrong on that. Who knows? There we go! Golem Mech defeated. Hello, Jamar. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad that you managed to make it. You're just in time for me to fight Andross on the easy path.
I've been waiting for you, Star Fox.
One thing about the original versus the remake of the tunnel sequence here is that unlike the original where the tunnel is a lot more narrow, this version they widened up the tunnels considerably, making this section much easier, which I'm perfectly okay with, but at the same time that does kind of ruin the fun a bit. But again, it's just more of a personal preference kind of thing.
You will die just like your father.
I don't think so, Andross. The only one who's dying here today is you. Yeah, not exactly the most maniacal of laughs, especially compared to the original game, where it's like... At least it matched the goddamn lip sync. Here it's more like ha ha ha. I mean, overall, I do like the voice acting for Andross in this version better than the original, but again, it's just the laugh still throws me off. Like, what? Really? How is that intimidating? Like, what the actual F? Seriously? Whoa, man! Really? Yeah, I mentioned that at the very beginning of the playthrough here, but after a couple of hits, Robo Andross is destroyed, and thus, we're done. Mission accomplished! Again. Woohoo! Yeah.
Fox, are you okay?
Yes! You did it!
Okay, I'll admit it. You did good, Fox.
There we go. That's the final mission of the Easy Path. Easy Path is complete, folks. And just like with the original, even after beating it, the credits now roll, and unlike the original, where you had to sit through the credits no matter what, you can skip the credits, which I decided to do here because, well, I want to show them off after I finish the hard path. But there we go. After you obtain a high score, you can enter your name. And you can view your highest scores that are placed here. And this high score system is like, it goes through not by route, but by highest score overall. If you want the most points, you do have to go through the hard path. But for the most part, though, you can get a decent score no matter what. For this playthrough, the Easy Path run, I managed to score fourth in the leaderboard, which is pretty nice. And by leaderboard, I mean like the local leaderboard. If you... Wait, what the hell? Oh, I forgot to adjust my camera settings. It went out of focus. Oops. Well, whatever. I'm not going to worry about it now. I'm already too far into the stream anyway, unless the green screen freaks out. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Managed to get 4th place, which is really nice. Sure, it's technically last. But the last score, just like with the original, is 10th place. You can have up to 10 entries, and for every new high score you manage to achieve, will replace one of the scores within the top 10. There we go.
This is one steep bill, but it's worth it.
And just like with the original, after you manage to beat either the easy path or the hard path, regardless, you will get an invoice. And based on the number of enemies that you destroyed in total, you will be paid a certain amount of money. So, the total, since we destroyed 817 enemy units overall, we get $52,288. Then again, that could be space dollars, or it could be yen. It could be anything. It could be freaking gold. Who knows? Who cares? Either way, we're done. Just tap the bottom screen anywhere and you'll be able to place a stamp. And, as Peppy said here, there are multiple routes to Venom. See if you can find the alternate paths hidden in the missions. So that's cool. And another 15-minute break reminder. Shut up. Either way, that's it. By the way, even if you sit through the credit roll in the 3DS remake on the Easy Path, I believe a shadowy figure of Andross still lurks within the very end of the sequence, just like with the original. And there's also an additional credit roll for the 3DS team of Q Games, who were the ones who developed this game in the first place. Anyway, there is still the matter of taking care of the normal path, which is the middle path. And I can show this off in the main game, or I can go to Score Attack and just show it off that way too. You know what? I think it's going to be easier if I just show it all through score attack. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. So in score attack, like I said, you can choose any mission that you previously completed, and you can replay any mission and try to go for a high score and score a medal. There are 3 different medals that you can get between bronze, silver, and gold. Each tier has a different requirement of obtaining the medal. So anyway, before I show off the middle path, I'm going to show you how you can get to it. There are 2 ways to get to the medium path. You can start at either Metro or Sector Y. Metro, honestly, I feel like is one of the more easier missions to play through overall, but I feel like Sector Y is easier to access the middle path as opposed to going through Metro. Because in Metro, you have to complete an end level sequence. However, in Sector Y, there's a different requirement altogether, which I will go into once we reach Sector Y. Anyway, I'm going to head into Metro. And the reason why we're heading to Metro is because I want to show off... not only how to access the middle path in this mission, but also score attack too. Unlike the main game, which actually requires you to have lives, in score attack you only get 1 life, and you have to complete the mission from start to finish. If you die, you have to restart the entire mission. Granted, I believe in score attack you can choose to restart the mission as well if you truly wish to do so. By the way, while you're going through score attack, regardless of what power-ups you get here, you will be starting fresh. You will be starting fresh. A fresh start for each and every mission you choose to take on in score attack.
Try a somersault.
Will do. Well, that was a fail.
Here comes a big one.
Whatever. Still works. Still got it. That's all I care about. By the way, on the bottom screen, not only can you view the character dialogue and who's speaking,
Can you make it?
but you can also view what time it is that's according to your 3DS, which is measured in military time, by the way.
To get through.
You can also view the battery life, which is pretty cool for the 3DS overall, and it's lithium-ion battery. If you're running low on battery life, the game will tell you, which is very nice.
Watch out, Fox.
Because a lot of games on 3DS do not do that, which is kind of stupid if you ask me, but whatever, that's just the way it is. By the way, if you want to go for high scores in score attack, try to string together combos of multiple ships. You can do this pretty easily by pushing and holding the A button to charge up a laser, lock onto a target, and release. Release. Release the fire button to lock on, and boom. Then goes the dynamite. For this playthrough, just for the sake of showing off not only score attack, but also for showing off alternate paths, I'm not going to worry so much about going for a gold medal in score attack. I mean, it would be nice if I could get one. I'm not going to worry so much about whether or not I get a medal. By the way, any medals that you get during score attack do not apply to the medals that you get in the main game. So that is something to keep in mind. Another feature that's part of this 3DS remake is
You want a piece of me?
not only that power up. Okay, that power up it is in the original, but since we're playing score attack, all checkpoints are replaced with those silver stars. So that's pretty cool.
Hold the A button to charge your laser.
Okay, here we go.
Enemies this way. Good going, Fox. Never give up. Just your instincts.
Damn it, I missed! Getting that last ring really is difficult. It honestly is. That's really, really dumb. Stupid. Now we have to fly all the way through to the end of the mission all over again. Which is so stupid. I guess one thing you could do is play through this mission in the main game mode and grab the checkpoint, and if you happen to fail and not be able to grab all those rings, instead, what you could do is just simply KMS. Kill yourself. If you happen to miss them, just intentionally run into everything, get shot, and blow up out of the sky and crap. That way you can have multiple chances to get said thing. But of course, multiple chances is not necessarily a good thing a lot of times, because if you do that, then later parts of the game are going to be a lot more difficult due to the lack of lives. And trust me, not having lives is not fun. By the way, I have not mentioned this yet, but when it comes to this game, this version of the game in particular, on the bottom screen you can view the status of your wings, like their health. Like if you're about to lose a wing, the game will tell you on the bottom screen, so that's nice.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Not only can you view the status of your wings, but you can also view the laser power-up levels that you currently have. So on the very bottom of the health indicator, on the bottom screen, you can view what kind of laser type that you have. So in this case, I have the hyper lasers, which are the blue lasers, and it's the strongest lasers you can get in the game.
I'm getting terrible. Thanks, Fox.
By the way, in score attack, I believe your comrades' health are now more important than ever, because keeping them alive will allow you to get a much larger bonus as opposed to otherwise. There you go.
The enemy's coming from behind.
Okay.
Do a barrel roll.
I guess it's your turn to be thankful.
Indeed it is. But not really. I'm more so used to it already. Seriously? There's nothing else here right now? Wasn't there supposed to be a second one of those flies?
You
Whatever.
want a piece of me? Take that.
By the way, it is possible to lock onto enemies and fire a smart bomb at them. It's just, on controller type A, it's awkward to do so. It requires a bit of maneuverability with your fingers, between your thumb and index finger, at least for me. Alright, let's try this again.
Enemies this way. Never give up. Just your instincts.
God damn it! Missed it again! Ugh! I feel like this version is so much harder to get through those rings. God damn it.
Don't mess up that R-wing.
Ay. Get used to seeing this for a while, folks. I'm gonna be here for quite a bit. As much as I hate to admit it, but it's true. I suck at getting those damn rings. And I swear to God, it's harder to see them in this version as opposed to the original. And I guess that's one thing I kind of don't like about this version of the game, but hey, whatever, that's the game. It's more so the game's fault rather than my own, but oh well. I still suck at getting all the damn rings just the same.
Here comes a big one.
I did mention about something about the clock that's displayed on the lower screen. I don't remember if I mentioned whether or not this clock is in military time, in which case it is. It is in military time, so 1402 means it's about 2:02 p.m.
Incoming message from Rock.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Okay. Thanks for the supplies, man.
Watch out, Fox.
Again, you can very easily just go over that ambush by just doing a somersault. They'll just fly right past you, no problem, no consequences. Other times, not so.
I'm getting terrible. Thanks, Fox.
You're welcome. I really wish the targeting system was a little bit better in this game. But then again, maybe I just suck. I really wish you could change your lock-on target, but once you lock onto an enemy, you're kind of committed until you either release the laser or you choose a different target or out of range completely. Or something to that extent.
Do a barrel roll. I guess it's your turn to be thankful.
By the way, I never mentioned this, but in the original N64 release of Star Fox 64, depending on which version of the game you have, there was this weird glitch where your score counter can only go up so high. Where if you have version like 1.0 or 1.1, then the score counter can only go to as high as, I think, 255, but in version 1.2, the score counter limit is,
Hold the A button.
the score limit has been raised to 999.
And also lock on the enemies this way.
Wow.
Never give up.
Shut up. Just shut up. God damn it, Peppy. I thought I had that ring, so that, just went for the next one, like a goddamn idiot.
Don't mess up that
Again, I
arm.
really, really wish I didn't have to replay the entire frickin' mission, but I am showing this off through score attack. Though I can just jump into the main game, I can't just return to this mission straight away unless I fly through this mission as quickly as possible.
Use bombs wisely.
By the way, there is one other thing that's worth mentioning too, and that is, not only did Star Wolf have their, have additional dialogue, but some regular dialogue shared by your teammates have also changed. I mean, they're mostly the same. The only exception being that I can remember off the top of my head is Falco when he says, "Hey genius, I'm on your side." In the original, he said, "Hey Einstein, I'm on your side." Not sure why they changed the dialogue for this version of the game. Perhaps Einstein was a bit too, specific?
Use the brake.
Who knows.
Use the boost to get through.
Perhaps, the reason why they changed it to Genius is so, they don't necessarily target a single person. But again, that's still kind of stupid.
Watch out, Fox!
I really don't know what else to say right now, other than the fact that we are still going through the steps of just trying to get to the damn normal route. At least from Metro, anyway. Again, it feels like,
Thanks, Fox!
it seems like, if you want to get through get to the normal route, the hard route is actually easier to access it, as opposed to Metro here. But there is a unique thing I want to show off when it comes to this mission, and this is how you're supposed to access the normal route from the easy route. Again, very, very difficult to do, even on a thing like this. And it's especially harder on 3DS for whatever reason.
I guess it's your turn to be thankful.
Probably because they improved the hitboxes or something, or they made them smaller. Either way, it's still kind of weird. And very, very annoying. Jesus flip.
Take that.
I really wish there were checkpoints on this mission, or just any mission in Score Attack. That way I don't have to replay the entire gosh diddly dang mission.
Hold the A button to charge your laser.
You can also lock on to enemies this way. Never give up. Trust your instincts.
Got it! Damn, that took forever. Whew! Alright, here we go. Welcome to Light Speed! It is a lot trippier in the 3DS version as opposed to the original. And that is awesome. It's also a lot brighter too, due to the extra bloom. But hey, if you want to go for a high score, you do have to go through light speed in order to obtain enough points. Personally, I feel like the light speed section for this particular level is not so bad. It's just, sure, there are a lot of things that fly at you super quickly, but navigating through the place and navigating through hyperspace is pretty easy to do in this mission. There's also another really awesome thing here. Well, at least in this game, but whatever. There we go! Mission complete, and we got ourselves a bronze medal. And that is how you accomplish the mission in Metro, the asteroid belt. So with that, mission is complete. And since we did play through this on Score Attack, you do get the opportunity to enter a high score, so that's pretty cool. Original high score was 130. Wow, that's interesting. And after going through Lightspeed and accomplishing the mission that way, you get access to Katina.
Good luck.
Katina Frontline Base. Reading.
Hang on, guys. Help is on the way.
Also, Bill, why do you sound like a frickin' surfer dude? It's like, dude. Hey, you remember the skit in the Amanda Show known as Totally Kyle?
Is that you?
I swear to God, he's voiced by Drake Bell.
We could
I'm
catch
not
up
kidding.
later,
he really does sound like him. Anyway,
Hard to tell the good guys from the bad.
actually it's not that difficult, even in the original game. If you see red boosters coming out of the back of the ship, or the red exhaust from the back of the ship,
Shooting the bad guys, Fox.
no kidding, duh, shut up. If you see red exhaust coming from the back of the ships, then those are the good guys. The ones that, the ships that are not spewing any sort of exhaust whatsoever, like these things right here, those are the bad guys. Shoot them. And as I said in the original, I'm not sure if I even mentioned it in the original, but either way, I'm going to go ahead and mention it here. If you don't shoot down any friendly ships whatsoever, and I don't even know if this also applies to your teammates, but if you manage to not shoot down a single ship, you'll get some additional lines of dialogue from Bill. And the ending dialogue will also be different. The ending dialogue will also be much different than what Bill normally says at the end of the mission.
Man, there's just no end to these guys.
If you want to go for that little extra Easter egg or extra challenge, by all means go for it.
Time for a little payback.
Granted, you're going to be in for a hell of a time, and it's going to be really, really difficult to achieve that.
Fox, that's one of ours.
God damn it. Alright, let's try that again. Besides, I skipped the dialogue anyway for here. Oh. Well, you don't get another opportunity to see what the dialogue is until you exit out of the mission entirely.
All units report.
Whoa, dude! All units
Time for a
report!
payback.
Will you, like, report to me, man?
Scratch
And I
one
was
bogey.
like, okay, sure,
All units report.
great. Alright. After you shoot down 10 enemies, the next part of the mission here will begin. Which, again,
Man, there's
can be
just no end
considered
to these
pretty
guys.
dang difficult. Especially if you're trying to make it so you don't shoot down any friendly ships. But again, sometimes it can be a little difficult to tell who's who. But again, look at the back of the ships, look at the exhaust ports.
Cover the base.
If it's red, don't shoot. If it's not, if there's nothing there, then if there's nothing there, then by all means, fire away. Just be careful.
Just like
Don't
old times,
use...
eh, Fox?
Yeah,
I
indeed.
won't let you get away from me.
In this mission, I highly recommend that you don't use charge shots. Otherwise, you're going to be taking out basically everyone all around you. So not only are you shooting enemies, but you're also shooting down friendly ships too.
What's the big idea, Fox?
Didn't mean to shoot you, Peppy. Sorry.
I won't let you get away from me. Time for a little payback.
It's kind of hard to not want to shoot down, not want to fire a charge shot, especially when you see multiple enemies lined up in a row.
Enemy mothership approaching.
Another thing that could also... God damn it. That was so stupid. Why did I shoot the ship? That was stupid. Anyway, after you shoot down 10 enemy ships, or you, or after a certain amount of time passes, then
Scratch one bogey.
the next part of the mission will begin. The enemy mothership will start coming into the map.
I got one.
Hooray! Don't
Time
care.
for a little payback.
You did? No?
I won't
Dang
let
it.
you get away from me.
One thing that does kind of suck with the score attack as opposed to playing the main game is that, like I said earlier, you start fresh for each and every mission, so any and all power-ups are essentially null and void.
Man, there's just no end to these guys.
You're not getting away that easy.
What's the big idea, Fox?
I thought you were Bill for a moment there. I was like, damn it, did I do it again?
Try shooting the bad guys, Fox.
What do you think I'm trying to do, huh? I'm not trying to shoot down our friends, but apparently they just love getting in my frickin' way. Whatever. This game, sometimes I swear.
Husky unit, cover the base.
You're not getting away that easy.
There you go. Even in the original game, it can still be kinda difficult to tell who's who, but
I got one.
for the most part, it is pretty easy. Just wish it was slightly easier. Even on radar,
Time for a little payback.
even on the radar, all enemies, whether it be friendly or enemies,
Enemy mothership approaching.
all of them are marked as white dots on the map.
Enemy down. Wait, that was one of ours.
Damn it, Peppy! Again, I don't know if the extra line of dialogue is affected by your comrades shooting down friendly ships, but
You're not getting away
whatever.
that easy.
There you go. Oh, boy.
Man, there's just no end to these guys.
Guess what, Falco? It's about to get worse. As much as I hate to admit it, but it's true. Flying Assault Fortress. Saucer. Nice name for a boss. The most generic name ever. So as soon as the flying saucer flies in over the top of this here pyramid base thing,
Go for the four
it
hatches
spews
on
out
the
a bunch
underside.
of ships. And now you have to take out several more enemy ships in order to get the 4 hatches to open. Once they open up, head to the flying saucer immediately and start firing at the saucer's opening.
Scratch one bogey.
Talk about high precision. Just
The hatches are open.
You're not getting away that easy.
Location confirmed.
okay. That's 2 hatches down. 2 more to go. Ow, dude!
Don't let anything through.
Screw you. There you go. Man, I really needed that health upgrade.
All units report.
A laser upgrade. This could be useful, but then again, probably not. Who knows? I mean, it's nice to have.
Not getting away that
But
easy.
again, though it increases your attack power, this also may increase the opportunity for you to just completely misfire and end up hitting a comrade instead of the enemy.
The hatches are open. All units report. Fox, that's one of ours.
God damn it! Well, so much for being able to show off that extra line of dialogue. All because the damn idiot had to fly in my freaking path. Besides, I wasn't even sure if I was shooting at the proper opening or if I was shooting at the destroyed part of the ship. Oh, screw it. All hats are
That
off.
was a good guy.
Shut
I
up.
won't let you get away from me.
Bill also has some additional dialogue that's also added within this version of
Don't
the
let
game.
anything through.
So the more good guys you shoot down by accident, the more Bill complains.
Husky unit, cover the base.
Also, try not to use your Nova Bombs if you're trying to preserve all the good guys here. Otherwise, you're you're more than likely going to end up taking out multiple comrades.
Bulldog you! Don't let anything through!
Okay.
I won't let you get away
I
from
may
me!
try to show off that extra line of dialogue.
Scratch
God
one
damn it.
bogey.
As like something else I could try to do.
There's some sort of energy reaction.
Oh, okay.
The cores appear. Stand by to attack.
Well, this is not necessarily a part of the 3DS remake, as this also applied to the original too, but if you take too long to destroy the 4 hatches, the core will appear.
Hurry up and take out that core.
By the way, any and all damage effects that you would have seen in the original game have changed from red to blue. This also applies to the Virtual Console version, which is weird, but whatever. There we go. Mission complete. Mission accomplished. No medal here. Oh well.
Take care, Fox. You too, Bill.
Excuse me. That is the normal dialogue you would get for completing the mission and finishing it via mission accomplished. If you shoot down 10 or if you shoot down 1 or more friendly ships. However, like I said, I swear there is some different dialogue when it comes to that particular mission if you don't shoot down any friendly ships. And I'm going to try to show this off one way or another. So let's try this again.
Good luck.
Since I skipped the mission introduction, the additional opening dialogue from Fox and Bill in their exchange,
There's one down.
that doesn't happen.
You're not getting away that easy.
Okay, let's go at this again.
I won't let you get away from
I guess
me.
one thing you could do to try and preserve the ships and
Man,
make it
there's
so
just
you
no end
don't
to
shoot,
these guys.
try to reduce the chances of taking out friendly ships, is just fly around and wait for the enemy mothership to appear.
I got
Sure, it takes much longer than, say, taking out 10 regular enemy ships,
Scratch
but
one bogey.
still, it reduces the risk. Something else you could try to do, one other technique you could employ. There's something else you could do, but me,
There's one down.
I'm the kind of guy who's like, yeah, I kind of want to get through this
Muskie
quickly.
unit, cover the base.
Also, if you're going for preserving all the good ships and getting that additional line of dialogue, which I swear to God does exist,
The big idea, Fox.
if you manage to go for it, try not to upgrade your
Muskie unit,
laser.
cover the base.
As counterintuitive as that sounds, you definitely don't want to do that.
I won't let you get away from me.
Otherwise, again, you may end up shooting your comrades by mistake.
Don't let anything through. Scratch one bogey.
Okay. Sit down.
Time for a little payback.
You're not getting away that easy.
There's one down.
Did I shoot down a comrade? I don't even know if I did or not. I feel like I
Enemy
didn't.
mothership approaching.
Either way, here comes the mothership.
Scratch
Enough
one
time has
bogey.
passed. I think the amount of time that passes is about
You
2 or 3
become quite a
minutes.
pilot.
Thanks, Bill. if Bill is complimenting your flying skills and everything, then that's a good
Man,
sign.
there's just no end to these guys.
That's a good sign that you haven't shot down any friendly ships yet. Keyword is yet. Okay. Can I skip this? No, I can't. That sucks. Oh well. Alright. Let's go. Time to take out the flying saucer again. Which again is a lot easier said than done to do.
Go for the 4 hatches on the underside.
Sure thing, Bill. That's what I plan to do. I'm not gonna sit back and just suck on my thumb, sit in the corner, and wait for my target to come. Because that's not at all how it works. By the way, I don't think I've mentioned this yet,
Scratch 1 bogey.
but if you're playing in all range mode and your radar is displayed in the lower right hand corner on the top screen,
Enemy down. Wait, that was one of ours.
damn it, Peppy. Anyway, back to what I was saying.
The hatches are open. Man, there's just no end to these guys.
God damn it. Couldn't get any damage in because I didn't realize the hatches were about to open right away. Granted, it wasn't right away, but
Man,
still.
there's just no end to these guys. Fox, that's one of ours.
God damn it! Why did you... Ugh! That is just so freaking stupid. Just...
Try shooting the
Bad guys, Fox. No shit, Sherlock. I'm trying. Seriously.
Man, there's just no end to these guys.
If you're going for a high score in this mission, don't worry about taking out friendly ships. It's not like the game penalizes you for doing it. It's just Bill scolds you. That's it.
Time for a little payback.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Didn't mean to shoot you, Slip.
You're not getting away that easy.
Okay, let's go
Get away from me.
again. I really hate playing this conservative game of cat and mouse.
One bogey.
But again, it's like, if you don't want to shoot down any friendlies, you kind of have to do it. Then again, you can always wait it out too, but that takes forever.
Unit, cover the base. There's one down.
There is one detail that I really like about this mission in particular when it comes to the 3DS remake. There's a lot more detail as to be expected from a remake,
Bulldog
but
unit,
still, I'm
don't
just
let
saying.
anything through.
You're not getting away that easy.
Sorry, Slip. This one's mine.
Hey, he was mine.
Bulldog unit, don't let anything through.
Okay.
You're not getting away that
Come
easy.
on, man. Come on, mothership. Where the hell are you?
Husky unit, cover the base.
Like I said,
I won't let you get away
whether a
from me.
certain amount of time passes or if you destroy 10 enemy ships,
Mothership
the enemy mothership will appear. Whichever happens first is when the mothership spawns. So if you manage to shoot down 10 enemy ships before the mothership begins to appear, then it will appear right away.
Let you get away from me.
However, after a certain amount of time, I think about 2 or 3 minutes, then
Bulldog unit, don't let anything through.
the mothership appears regardless.
Enemy down. Wait, that was one of ours. You've become quite a pilot.
Thanks, Bill. Okay, there was something else I wanted to say. Now I can't quite remember what it is. damn it. I hate that. Stupid brain fart. Okay. Another thing you could probably do when it comes to the saucer phase is, again, if you want to reduce the risk of shooting down a comrade, you could wait out the saucer and just let time pass. After a certain amount of time passes, then the enemy mothership's core appears, and you can shoot at it, regardless of how many hatches are left open. However, I think the more hatches that are open, the more ships are going to pop out of the ship.
Scratch one. The hatches are open.
Another thing that could very easily screw you over is if a friendly ship flies into your line of sight while you're trying to attack the enemy saucer. Yeah, that can really, really suck. And trust me, that has happened quite a bit.
All units report.
You're not getting away that easy.
I won't let you get away from me.
Definitely try to employ the use of the U-turn as well as the somersault
There's just no
here.
end to these guys.
Try to stay close to the saucer, but not too close. And if you see a bunch of ships all gathered in one location, try to resist firing. Otherwise, you may end up shooting one of your
The hatches are open.
You may end up shooting a comrade by mistake if you go all rapid fire.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Okay, that's 2 hatches down. Excellent.
Scratch one bogey. Man, there's just no end to these guys.
Oh dear, I probably shouldn't have grabbed that. This is probably going to come back and bite me hard in the butt.
I got one.
Man, there's just no end to these guys.
Well, technically you're right, Falco.
The hatches are open. I won't let you get away from me.
Oh my. Was that the core that just started to appear, or was that just the ship opening up and closing up its hatches? I think it was the latter.
There's one down.
Again, if you want to preserve the ships, this is a very difficult thing to do. It is really, really difficult, and again, for a score, it's not really worth going for it, but again,
Stand by to attack.
another thing too, you not only have to not shoot down any comrades,
Scratch one bogey.
which is, again, easier said than done. Oh shoot, I did not mean to do that. You also have to accomplish the mission. If you fail to accomplish the mission and the timer runs out, then the base is destroyed and basically everyone dies, thus resulting in the mission complete. But here, again, I don't think we shot down a single friendly ship. Though, I think Peppy did shoot down a comrade once. Let's see if we get that extra line of dialogue here.
I'm glad we're on the same team, Fox. You owe me one.
I told you there was a line of dialogue that was different! I swear! There we go. My life is now officially complete. Oh, man. I told you it was different. If you don't shoot down a single friendly ship. so freaking glad I was able to show that off. Even though I got a lower score overall, I really don't care. I was able to show off the dialogue, and that's all that matters to me. That's one thing I like about this game, is that if you do some strange arbitrary task, you'll be able to really be treated nicely. You'll be given a really sweet treat. Okay, after accomplishing Katina, you'll get access to the mission Solar. So, let's head here next. Welcome to Solar.
Good luck.
I just realized General Pepper doesn't have an introduction. I'm probably just gonna edit this afterwards and just throw in what the introduction dialogue would be normally outside of score time.
Keep an eye on your shield gauge.
Welcome to Solar, aka the Sun.
The R-Wing might not make it.
This baby can take temperatures up to 9,000 degrees.
Don't fly too low. Your ship can't take it.
So, there is a very unique mechanic when it comes to this particular mission. Your shields are constantly depleting. So, in order to keep your shields up, you need to shoot these lava rocks that spew from the sun's surface. Keep shooting these rocks, otherwise your ship is going to be literally on death's doorstep. Like, if you breathe on it wrong, it'll explode. So, yeah, that's something to keep in mind. Another thing, too, is that I believe your shield gauge drains faster the closer to the sun's surface you get. So, if you stay up high, like towards the very top of the screen, then your shield gauge doesn't deplete as quickly as opposed to flying towards the bottom of the screen. So, yeah, if you want to stay alive in this mission, you do have to be sure to grab as many silver rings as possible.
Good riddance. I almost got burned.
It's too hot! I can't take it anymore!
Aren't you supposed to be the mechanic? Didn't you say this R-Wing can take up to 9,000 degrees as far as weather is concerned? Or heat, rather? Ow! Well, damn. That hurt. Either way, it's still kind of dumb, if you ask me.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Another Nova Bomb? Seriously? It's not like I really need Nova Bombs right now. I got 7 of them, for Pete's sake. Ow! Okay. As far as this mission is concerned, when it comes to... Oh, wow. We're at the boss already.
This is the enemy's bioweapon? Andross is an insane fool.
Data analysis complete. Here it comes.
Maybe it's an arm. Aim for the arm.
Of course! What'd you think I was trying to do, huh? Anyway, this mission can be pretty dang difficult, especially given the circumstances of the mission itself and what it entails. There's a lot of lava, your health is constantly being depleted. There's so much that can go wrong within such a short time frame that it's not even funny.
Watch out.
Uh-oh. Again, this mission can be pretty difficult, but I feel like it's not that bad overall. There's more than enough health power-ups that are just floating around all over the level, and even during the boss fight itself, so you don't have to worry so much about possibly dying. But... Ooh. Anyway, if you want to avoid that big attack and avoid taking some unnecessary damage, one thing you can definitely do is do a somersault as soon as the boss lands in the lava itself. There we go! Boss is destroyed.
You did it.
Mission accomplished! That's it, folks.
All aircraft report.
I'm fine, I'm fine.
Good to hear, Slip.
I've taken a few hits, but I'm okay.
Ah, you're getting better, Fox.
Alright. I gotta say, that was a pretty dang good mission. It's a fun one. One of the most fun missions in the entire game. Also, I didn't even realize this, but we do have a new follower. It's, Kolialkido 1832. That person who, commented earlier. I don't know why the notification didn't go off earlier, but, oh well. Anyway, welcome to, the channel. Hope you enjoy your stay here. Thanks so much for the follow. Sorry I didn't acknowledge it earlier when you did follow me in the first place. Anyway, before we head off to our next destination, which is gonna be on, Macbeth, there is something I want to show off in Sector X. And I feel like Score Attack is gonna be the best opportunity to do it. So, let's go. The mystery of the space base, once again. Once again, we're going to be just going through this mission as quickly as humanly possible. But again, this is a lot easier said than done. Especially considering the fact that this is Score Attack, and there's so much that can go wrong here. Plus, in Score Attack, there is one kind of quirk when it comes to this stage in particular. If you completed the stage, prior, which is back on the, what was the name of the planet again that Bill is on? Well, anyway, if you complete Bill's planet and end up quote unquote failing the mission, meaning the base is just utterly destroyed, then if you go to Sector X and do this mission, there's a special surprise waiting for you once you get to a certain point in the level. But since we are playing on Score Attack, I don't know if that's going to apply here. Regardless, we'll see. We'll see it when we get there. Otherwise, this is going to be really, really difficult to execute.
What the heck is that?
In which case, I may have to go through the main game again in order to show off this special thing.
Thanks, Fox.
Okay, when you get to this fork in the road, head left. Head to the left.
I can't wait to see this secret weapon.
If you head to the innermost part of this secret base, there's something here that only exists within this level. And trust me, this is gonna be pretty damn sweet. If I can manage to pull it off. As Falco said, there's a hidden gate here.
Location confirmed.
And,
Sending supplies.
as I thought, since we're playing this on Score Attack, this section's gonna be a lot more difficult to actually execute properly.
Something's not right here. Who took this base out? Yeah! Just one more.
One more gate, huh?
Hurry up or you're toast.
Whew! Alright, managed to pull it off. So, in that section, if you managed to... If you did Bill's Planet, Bill will join you for that section of the level and will help you open up the gates for this part of the mission, and making them open more easily. In the N64 version, you can open up the gates yourself. It's just extremely difficult to do due to the fact that they take so much freaking firepower in order to open the damn gates. But I think in the 3DS version, they made the gates take less hits, so it's easier to open them. Or something to that extent, anyway. They made them easier to open even without Bill's help. So that's nice. It's just, if you want some extra assistance from Bill, it's there if you need it. Now, this particular Lightspeed section can be considered very difficult, and again, I don't even know what I was trying to say, but regardless, I was going to say, I didn't even know about this Lightspeed section for like the longest time. Like, I never found this as a kid. I only found this several years later as a teenager. So, yeah. That's definitely some interesting history. This section can be really, really difficult to get through just due to the fact that there's so many obstacles. And damn, barely made it through that alive. Lost a wing in the process, but whatever. Mission complete. Mission accomplished, to be exact. Going through that Lightspeed section allows you access to one additional level. This level is actually on the hard path, believe it or not. Going through the Lightspeed section will grant you access all the way to Sector Z. So, from the easy path all the way to the hard path, you can go through here and go through Sector Z. So that's awesome. If you really want to. And it's not even displayed on your map either until you find it. In which case it's just one spark flying into Sector Z. So that's pretty dang cool. Alright, onward to Macbeth. The final level of the normal path. And the reason why it is the final level of the normal path is because whether you accomplish the mission or you complete the mission, depending on the circumstances of your mission completion, you either head to Area 6, which is on the hard path, or Bolts, which is on the easy path. There is no way to head to Venom within the medium path. It's either one or the other, not both. So, with that in mind, let's head to Macbeth.
Good luck.
Welcome to Macbeth. Unlike the main game, which gave you a tutorial on how to use the Landmaster, and I think that only applies to Titania, believe it or not. I think in Score Attack, you are not given the tutorial, even if you do return to Titania, but I could be wrong. Anyway, when it comes to Macbeth itself, there are two ways to complete this mission. And it all involves in a certain procedure. It all involves on how you take on the boss. As soon as we get to the boss fight, I will explain more about what it is that you have to do in order to accomplish the mission. Macbeth itself can be considered one of the hardest missions in the entire game. I seriously wonder, why is it that we have to take this on in the Landmaster? Probably because of plot reasons, which is not exactly good reasons, but regardless. By the way, laser lock on, it does not lock on the boulders, which is unfortunate.
Dang, that's the real meaning. Don't let them get to the supply depot.
What do you think I'm trying to do, Peppy, huh? By the way, if you're trying to use, if you use gyro controls in a combination of standard controls, I think you can control the turret more accurately with the 3DS and gyroscope if you choose to use it. Otherwise, it's just more of just the same old, just aim and pray that you end up hitting your target. Oh, right, I slipped. Slipped off the freaking button. Anyway, the boss fight for this particular mission is another one of those missions where there is a time limit to worry about. And when I say time limit, I truly mean it's time limit. It's not displayed on screen, but regardless, if you take too long to complete the boss fight, then you will instantly die. Just like in Venom 1 to be exact.
I see the fuel bunker on the right side.
Wonder what that
To the
is.
switch ahead. Shoot the 8 switches to open the lock.
So, this is actually how you're supposed to accomplish the mission. You see these 8 pylon lock things? You need to shoot all 8 of these things. You don't need to shoot them in order, but you do have to shoot all 8 regardless. If you don't take out all 8, then you will unfortunately be forced to fight the boss normally.
I'll lure these guys to the front.
And when he says lure you to the front, he truly means it. If he gets to the front of the supply depot, then you run out of time and you will die.
I'm here to rescue you.
Did I miss? Yeah, I missed one. Dang it. Well,
Step on the gas.
well, regardless, I will go ahead and show off this boss fight anyway, and just show it off. Like, I never actually... Well, at least we can take this boss out. If you miss a single one of those switches, you do have to fight this guy to the finish. Which, again, can be pretty difficult, considering the fact that he constantly swoops in and tries to grab you.
The guy behind me, Fox. Your father helped me like that too.
If the boss manages to scoop you up and grab you, then he will deal a lot of damage. In order to really deal damage to the boss, you have to not only destroy the scooper, you also have to shoot the head.
Hey, I've got my hands full up here.
Oh man, shooting this guy is definitely a task within itself. Especially with the 3DS's control scheme.
What's wrong?
Well, the head's been taken out. What now? I think as the fight goes on, more and more things are going to be popping out of this train. And in order to expose the boss's opening...
Your father helped me like that too.
Oh boy. In order to dodge that, you have to be in between... Oh boy. Running low on health, didn't even realize I'm about to frickin' die. I don't know if that indicator means that I'm running out of time or if I'm about to die. I'm pretty sure it means I'm about to die.
Fox, are you okay?
Barely hanging on, Slip.
Your father helped me like that too.
Okay. At least I got some health back, but again, this particular fight itself can be a pretty difficult one if you fight this thing normally.
Shoot, he's right behind me.
You also have to keep in mind that your friends are going to be in constant danger
I can't shoot
too.
this guy.
I wish there was a way to just completely block that attack out, but no, sadly there isn't. Shoot, about dead. Please, just die! Whew.
No, get away!
Well, there we go. Mission completed. Well, that's one way of dying. But there we go. Mission
All
complete.
aircraft report.
I'm fine, I'm fine.
I'm taking a few hits, but I'm okay.
Whew.
You are so lucky, Fox.
Indeed. Though, I wish I would have been able to accomplish the mission properly, which is something I am planning on doing. I'm going to be playing through this mission again, so that way I can consider the mission accomplished. But if you manage to beat the boss that way, through the traditional means, then you will fly straight to the Bol's satellite, and thus head to Venom 1. But if you manage to accomplish the mission and do it properly, then you will you'll not only finish the mission in spectacular Michael Bay fashion, but you'll also head straight to Area 6, which again will take you towards the hard
There's
path,
the
which
train.
is
I'm
cool.
taking it out.
Kill those little hyenas now.
As far as the voice actor when it comes to the train conductor, I really don't know how I feel about him.
They're not taking
I
me
feel like
serious.
he is the same exact voice actor, has the same tone, but again, I just feel like the delivery of his dialogue is just off. I don't know what it is about it, but it's just weird to me.
Knock it off, Fox!
Well, don't get in front of my line of sight, you dumbass! I mean, aren't you supposed to be a wise old hare? Then why are you flying in front of my ship when I'm clearly charging up a laser and locking onto a target? That just makes no gosh diddly dang sense. Damn this freaking game. I swear.
How's the Landmaster, Fox?
It's going okay so far, Slip. Though I did get pretty close to dying during my last attempt, still, it's okay.
D-Tech's the real leader.
I don't even know how that happened, but it did.
Let him get to the supply depot.
Ooh. Big explosions. Fun fact, that destroying one of those fuel tanks on the train, for whatever reason, would tank the frame rate in the original
I
game,
guess I
but
should be thankful.
in this version, the frame rate stays perfectly fine at its locked 30 FPS. But again, why is it that all situations weren't cleared out? Whatever.
What's wrong? Come a little closer. Try hovering.
What you think I was trying to do, huh? Just plow right through like a freaking Rambo? way, you don't have to grab that silver star or the checkpoint if you don't want to, but I'd still recommend grabbing it regardless if you have low health or not, at least during the main game. But if you're playing through score attack, then don't worry about the silver star unless you really need your health.
I see the fuel bunker on the right side. Change the switch ahead.
The switch ahead.
Shoot the 8 switches to open the lock.
Okay, let's try shooting these dang switches again. Okay, first and second switch.
Location confirmed.
Okay.
Sending supplies.
First 4 switches have been pressed this time, or shot at. So here we go. This boss fight can end very quickly if you manage to shoot all 8 switches. And I'm going to show this off no matter what happens.
Enemy shield analyzed.
I'm here to rescue you.
Did I miss one again? Yes, I did. How? What did I miss? What did I miss? There's a switch I'm completely missing, like I'm being blindsided by a hidden switch. I know I shot them all. I know I did. Yet, for whatever reason, there's one that I'm completely missing. I don't know what. I just don't even. Well, regardless. I'll figure it out sometime. Maybe I'm not supposed to go through that one door after shooting the first 4 switches. I don't know. Not really sure how it's supposed to work, but regardless, it's still really, really dumb that I missed the damn switch. And I missed it twice in a row, too. I thought I had them all both times through, but according to the game, not so much.
How's the Landmaster, Fox?
Pretty good. Although I did kind of answer your question before, but I felt like answering it again just because of funsies. Just for funsies.
Don't let them get to the supply depot.
Another thing that's worth mentioning too is when it comes to the 3DS remake of this game, not only is the dialogue slightly different, but it's also higher quality too. So some lines of dialogue you weren't able to previously hear now are perfectly audible.
I guess I should be thankful.
So that's awesome. At least now we have perfectly audible audio when it comes to the dialogue of everyone in the game. So that's cool.
What's wrong? Come a little closer.
Try hovering.
Boom, baby. Boom. I like it when things go boom in Star Fox 64. I really do. Again, where is this hidden switch that I'm somehow missing? Isn't Falco supposed to help me out when it comes to shooting some of the switches? I'm pretty sure, yeah, that is exactly what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to help you shooting the last switch, which is number 8. While you're targeting number 7, he'll shoot and activate switch number 8.
Location confirmed.
Okay.
Sending supplies.
I didn't expect to have to use this. You're very lucky.
Okay. Oh, here it is. It was like at the very beginning of the boss fight.
Lure these guys to the front.
Okay, at least now we finally found and activated the 5th switch.
I'm here to rescue you. Okay, now shoot the switch.
After hitting all 8 switches, a lever will appear, so don't forget to shoot this thing. There we go.
Good going, Fox.
Switch has been shot, and the track has been changed. And so the boss fight ends. Right then and there.
No! Hit the brakes! I can't stop it!
Mission accomplished.
All aircraft report.
I can see the look on their stupid faces.
I'm sure we heard him this time.
I wonder what you mean by that, Peppy.
Now it's our turn to kick some tail.
There we go, folks. That's the end of Macbeth, and that is how you accomplish the mission and beat it very, very quickly. Again, the 5th pylon that you need to shoot can be really, really difficult to find. And again, if you're not careful, then you could end up missing it entirely. Like I did twice. And I couldn't remember where the heck it was for the longest time, but whatever. We found it regardless, got ourselves a nice bronze medal. So that's Score Attack. I managed to show this off and show it off with style. Though I didn't get a single gold medal, I did get some bronze medals as a result. Okay, there is still the matter of showing off the final path, the hard path, on the main game, which I will be showing that off. However, I think I'm going to be saving that and the rest of this game for tomorrow's stream. I've been going on for 2.5 hours now, though I would typically stream for 3 hours. I feel like this is a good time to stop. At least for now. That way I could save the finale of the game for tomorrow. So yes, just like with Mario Kart 64, this is a very short game, even on the 3DS remake. But regardless, I'm ending today's stream. This is General Snivy with the Star Fox 64 3D playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you were able to attend the live stream live, thank you for attending. Next time, we're finishing up this game. We're going to be flying through and completing the hard path of this game. And not only that, I'll also be showing off the battle mode against the CPU. Or at the very least show off the maps that the game has to offer. As well as the training mode, because that has changed quite a bit compared to the original game. And I will go into more detail when the time comes. So, yeah, thank you all once again so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you all next time. And right now, I'm going to start going through the main game again. So I can record, essentially, the dialogue that normally would play at the beginning of certain missions that are on the normal path. So, yeah, I'm done here. See you all soon.
Katina is battling the enemy. Will you help them out?
Affirmative, General.
Good luck.
That area's an oven. Don't go burning that R-Wing. Be reasonable, Fox.
I'll be careful.
Good luck.
Shoot the rocks! Looks like you could use some help, Fox. Bill! Don't get too excited. Here we go! Hey, see if I help you again. Watch yourself, Fox.
So you're going to attack the enemy base? Great idea, Fox.
It'll be a piece of cake, General.
Good luck.